Alright, so what is up? It's Demetrius, and I lost part of the Mardi Gras footage from the last episode if you paid attention at the end of the video. But next part is after what happened after I lost the police. Alright, peace.
Well, how much is it?
A little over $2 million per split.
Holy mother God.
Once everything's settled up, I'm calling the man I know, having him bring over 3 hookers.
Boy, ain't no hooker ever stepping foot in this house.
You sure? 'Cause 2 of them are for you.
I'm in my new drifter.
Well, I'd appreciate that.
You know, my entire life, there's always been someone standing over me, telling me where I could go, what I could do, who I could be seen with. This. What you boys did tonight. This changes everything. This isn't just money. It's freedom. Real freedom. Ain't no one standing over me again. Over any of us, huh? Vouloir c'est pouvoir, huh?
Vouloir c'est pouvoir. Well.
Man himself.
There it is. Oh, and look at what I dug up.
You mind pouring one more of those?
Holy. It'll be my pleasure.
Judge, he told me went sideways during the robbery. Lincoln had to save. You should be proud of that boy.
I am Sal. More than you'll ever know.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that is some down-home hooch right there, isn't it? All right. Listen, I got a guy outside. You don't mind if he comes in and packs up my cut?
Not at all.
Look at that. Let's see if you can handle this down-home hoot. Yeah, why don't you give me some of that?
Trying to get some corn whiskey, make you a man.
They all the same.
Hey, take the one on the end. It's your cut, plus what I owe you. Even put in a little extra for your trouble.
Couldn't have pulled it off without you, Sammy. You all done right by me tonight. Mwah. Mwah. Why don't you get us something off the top shelf? We need to celebrate.
Yeah. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Hey, fill me up.
All right. You know something, Lincoln? You're possibly the baddest brother I've ever laid my eyes on. You shouldn't have said no.
Where do you think you're going? Come on, grab that bag. Let's go.
When I got to Sammy's, the whole place was burning. I still don't know what brought me there that night. Luck? Divine providence? Or something else? When I was pulling Lincoln out of the fire, he woke up long enough to tell me to call John Donovan. So that's what I did. Most days I wish I'd never made that call.
Mr. Donovan, do you know this individual?
Sure. Sal Marcano.
Mm-hmm. And how about this man?
That's Sal's worthless piece, brother Lou. Look, Enough with the dog and pony. What's your real question?
It's a dangerous course you're contemplating.
And what do you think we should do?
Sal Marcano deserves to die. I won't argue otherwise. Kill him. But let that be the end of it.
That's not enough!
It's enough if you say it's enough. I know what Sal did to you, Lincoln. But nothing you do will bring any of them back.
This isn't about bringing them back, or even exacting some street justice. It's about making that bastard feel what it's like to lose everything. Watch as I take it all away from him.
This is a one-way road, Lincoln. And once you start down it, there ain't no turning back.
I'm going to Sammy's to get my stuff. You ready?
I'll be waiting in the car.
Taught us kids to turn the other cheek, not fight back. Problem is that don't work. Not in the real world.
Alright, so what is up? Back with another video. Bring out everything yet.
Ooh, Lord, it's hot in the holler. Damn hot. But I'm not talking about the temperature neither. But it's that too. This is the Holler Speaks. Tonight we're talking about the Hollow's own Sammy Robinson. Not just a leader, but a source of inspiration within our community. Along with his son Ellis and his adopted boy Lincoln Clay. He did everything he could to support our community through his benevolent society. If someone couldn't quite make the rent, needed medicine, diapers, couldn't put food on the table,
You weren't lying about setting up a tax center.
Key to running a successful black bag operation is plausible deniability. This is why I stole from the FBI. Things go tits up, those chicks can deal with the fallout.
Glad to see you haven't lost your touch.
If there's one thing I'm good at, with Hoover's Ferry Brigade. And where you were convalescing, I did some digging around. Wanted to see if there are any local assets for you to recruit. I came up with 3 possibilities.
Right now, my priority is getting the hollow out from whoever ended up with it.
Figured as much.
Haitians? Well, I thought they fell apart after I put Baca down.
Lucky for us, they're back up. And they're none too pleased that Sal gave Delray Hollow to the Dixie Mafia.
Dixie Mafia?
Georgie's idea. He's got him running heroin, trying to get everybody hooked.
Mother... If I let those destroy everything that Sammy built up. Who replaced Baca?
Unknown. He's managed to keep his identity a secret.
Unknown? Even to John Donovan? Never thought I'd see the day.
Well, I can't help it if I was born pigmentally challenged.
So, you telling me my only option is to tail one of these Haitians? Hope he leads me back to the mysterious leader?
Hey, it's better than no options. And once you've ingratiated yourself with them, you come see me. I'm finishing something up you're gonna want to see.
Alright, I wasn't even paying attention. I don't even know what I'm supposed to go to.
Sammy was one of us. He was our criminal. Today these white assholes are out there in our neighborhood dogpiling us, beating us within inches of our lives, sometimes more. This cannot stand. This will not stand. And when the holler speaks, you better listen while you still can.
Trying to get past the midweek hump? Come out to the French Ward. It's your Uncle Lou Marcano here, letting you know that every night is the weekend in the French Ward, home of the 4 o'clock happy hour. That's right. Historic landmarks like the Mystic and the 800 Club will be offering discount drink specials Monday through...
200 years ago.
Well, maybe now we can find some peace.
Heard they're flying James L. Ray back this week.
Well, look at you.
Still amazes me they expect us to believe it was one man who did end Dr. King.
It's too easy. Too packed.
Let's say he was the one who shot Dr. King. Just him and no one else. What if it's really that easy to strike down a great man like Dr. King, President Kennedy, Brother Malcolm?
Then nothing in this country will ever change.
Now you struggle and you sweat and someone can take it all away just like that.
Looking good, chocolate pudding. Maybe you can give me a taste later on.
You go to hell.
The thing that surprises me the most is how much the f***ers love black.
Because love enslaving African women. Let's get that straight from the start. You do understand what we're doing here, right, Fred?
Fighting for freedom.
Fouquet, freedom don't mean without power. Comprend?
Yeah, comprend. And that's what all the...
This place ain't...
We all want Dixie out of the hollow. Give me your boss and I'll make it happen.
Get to the voodoo shop. You'll find the boss there.
Sorry about the headache, brother.
Come and get me, cochon! strangest thing I've ever blessed would be a young woman's undergarments. She and her husband were having trouble pursuing her. She thought it might help.
That holler speaks God talks some sense, but I don't know. Is he really doing any good or just riling more folks up?
Possibly.
Coffee?
Nice trick you pulled back at the Haitian camp. Lieutenant Baca was holding you prisoner.
And I yelled you I did. It appears we both full of surprises.
Certainly does.
What can I do for you, Lincoln Clay?
I want you to help me kill Sal Marcano.
I see. A few months ago, you was trying to kill me. Now you break in here and expect me to trust you?
Now that Marcano's backing the Dixie Mafia, it's only a matter of time till they come for you. And when they do, they'll kill everyone standing in their way.
Lest I hitch my horse to your wagon, so to speak.
I'll see to it that you get the hollow. After that, depends on how things shake out.
Do you know why Sammy and I were at war?
On account of you going after the lottery?
Please. Just because you don't want to face some uncomfortable truths ain't a reason to act naive. Sammy and I were fighting because the people in the holler deserved better than a two-faced old man who handed out cans of food whenever the mood hit him. Who always did what Sal Marcano told him to do, even if it pitted him against his own people.
He did the best he could.
And yet his best didn't amount to much, did it? Once I have the holler, I run it as I see fit. No questions asked.
As long as you give me access to your muscle, your connections, and a place to hole up from time to time, you can do what you want.
Marcano replaced Sammy with a man named Richie Doucette. Do you know of him?
Assume he's Dixie Mafia.
He's a wooster! Likes to kidnap black teenagers and take them out to the bayou. After starving them for a few days, he cuts them loose, tells them to run. Sometimes he brings out the dogs, you know, for old time's sake. That's how he killed my sister. This is all I have left.
How do I find him?
It's still dangerous around here for him, so he stays on the move. But his men operate out of the community church in the old theater, Pearl as it used to be called.
It was named after Sammy's wife. I'm taking it down first.
One of my men have been staking it out, seeing what he can learn about how it's being run. You should talk to him and see what he knows.
Once I deal with it, I'll see about the church.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back more. Peace.